happening? What's happening? What's happening? It's your boy Unc Dave, and welcome back. Well, for all of those who haven't watched the vlog before, this is Sunday Reflect Reset. So basically what we do is reflect on the week past and then try to reset for the week ahead. You know what I mean? Oh, first of all, I'm sorry. I would be remiss if I didn't mention them boys is today. So I'm going to try to keep this short for y'all. You know what I mean? Because I know everybody's pre-gaming right now for the game. So am I. Alright? But I got to get this in. You understand me? I still got to give y'all a little bit of this Sunday Reflect Reset. You get me? So basically, like I said, reflecting on the past week, resetting for the week ahead. And always protecting your energy. Alright? Trying to keep that positive frame of mind. Pushing all the negative out. Not letting the negative energy enter too much. I mean, we all got a lot going on with work, family, things like that. Some of us working 2 jobs, all that. Dealing with our spouses, our mates, kids, whatever. But I try to myself and try to talk to people about basically like keeping up. Alright, for instance, this globe right here. Yep, I got props, y'all. But seriously, like this globe. Alright, you can look on the... Imagine this globe is your mind. Alright? So, let's say the biggest continent on this globe is Africa. So, alright, that's basically your base, your mental base of your brain, which you need to consider as you. So once you get that centered, if that's not centered, all the rest of these little countries, so all the rest of everything that's going on in your life, your kids, your mate, your job and all that, none of that's going to be leveled out if you don't first get this straight. You get me? And protect this energy. That big piece right there on that globe. So in other words, I mean, think of it as, let's say you dim all the lights in this globe on all these countries and keep that one, Africa, shining bright. So mentally, you're focusing on yourself right now, because if this ain't right, you're not getting none of the other stuff right. So imagine, if you will, you're putting everything else on a timer. You know how you have timers on your lights in your house, out on the lawn, whatever. And they slowly come on when it's time. So deal with this first. Deal with this first. You get me? And all the rest of those lights are on the timer. Your job, your kids, your mate, all the rest of the stuff. The laundry, like everyday stuff can be on the timer. And they're all going to come on when they're supposed to. But you got to first focus on this one big spot on this globe. Right here. Right here. You get me? So it's about blocking out the negative energy. Whether it be family members, co-workers, friends, whatever. Try to block that stuff out as much as possible. Especially like if you take Sunday as your rest day or whatever, start thinking of it as your reset day. You hitting that reset button. First you're going to hit that pause button and hit that reset button, because you may have had a messy week. So okay, I got to reset, man. I got to reset. Let me reflect on all that little stuff I went through last week and try not to repeat it. And if it was great, you want to repeat that. Stay on that same level. You feel me? I mean, it's like, basically you want to declutter. We all go through that spring cleaning and all that kind of stuff where you start decluttering, or you getting ready to buy new furniture, you getting ready to move. So you want to declutter your house or whatever. Start decluttering your mind. Get this out. Get that out. What you don't need, what's not super important to your whole being, get it out of there, man. Just take it out. Take it out. Get rid of all that stuff. Declutter your whole mind of all the negative stuff that going on. Like I said, it can be anything. People, places, things, your job, whatever. and start focusing on just you, getting you right, man. Like I said in my last vlog, if you're not right and you're the head of your household, man, woman, whoever, you can't get nothing else around you right. You understand me? So let's just start decluttering all the negative stuff. Like I said, it might be that friend who wants to keep calling you and harping on something negative. It may not even be nothing that you're going through with the person to gossip. In other words, talking about something or somebody else. You might spend 15, 20, a half hour on that kind of stuff every single day. Guess what? That's taking away time from things you need to think about while you at work. You might be thinking about what I'm going to cook for dinner. My guys, listen, I got to get off. I got to go pick her up. We got to go to the grocery store. Whatever. So how in the hell do I want to keep spending a half hour, 45 minutes? That turns into like 24 hours in a day. You might spend 3-4 hours with some negative junk, man. You get me? Nope. Declutter. It's time to start decluttering, man, and start focusing on what's going to keep you level, what's going to keep you centered. You understand me? I mean, it's like, and I don't want to talk about people, but we all got somebody. Like, if you're going through something and you want to talk about it, you want to talk it out. I said this before too. All of us can't afford therapists. You got online therapy, things like that now, which is awesome. It's awesome. If you need that and you can afford that, do it. What I do is try to just practice what I call MSD, mental self-defense. Like, it's like I got a weight bench right here. I don't work out too much, y'all. Y'all can probably see that. I'm a little dude. But it's the same thing mentally. It's a constant, steady diet of working out. Working out. Positive thoughts. Positive, just, you can have positive habits. You know what I'm saying? Create like a pattern for yourself where you have this, you can give yourself a mantra. You know, a mantra is basically something that you say over and over, something positive. I don't care if you get up in the morning and tell yourself in the mirror, yo, it's going to be a great fucking day. Nobody's going to stop it. You understand me? Do that. Whatever it takes. I know people who, you know, put their earbuds in at work, just listen to some soft music, rap music, trap music, like whatever it is to keep them there, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. If you having trouble like focusing and things like that, by all means, you might need to talk to somebody, man. Seriously. Like, even this right here, a lot of people understand, this is like my therapy also. A lot of things that I talk about with y'all is things that I'm going through mentally. A lot of times, you know, I think too negative or let too many negative thoughts, too many negative entities, you know what I mean, in my mind. But anyway, back to what I was saying, like, you might need to talk to somebody. Be careful who you talk to. Seriously. Like, a lot of people you talk to and share things with that you're going through, you get frustrated because of the feedback you might get back. You know what I'm saying? Might be negative energy coming back. But why would you still keep dealing with dude? And I told you this, that, and the third. You dumb. Man, that chick ain't no good. Whatever. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes, like, you need to hear the hard truth. But sometimes you just need somebody to do nothing else but simply listen. So, if you know Charlie ain't that one, if you know Vera not that one, they always going, you know, give you, they going to speak their mind. They are who they are. They may mean well. Most of them do. You understand me? Sometimes, though, you just need somebody to just, chill and listen and wait for you to say, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? So try to stay away from that, man, at all costs, because now you're holding everything in even more. Now you're feeling a little bit more alone because, damn, that's my homie. Damn, that's my girl. That's my boy, but I can't go to him with these things because I know it's going to be negative feedback. I mean, me for one, I'm lucky, super duper blessed that my wife is like seriously my best friend on earth. You understand me? So we can talk about anything. Like I said before, sometimes I might come home talking a little bit too much about the job, talking about the goofies, and she, like I said, her responses now are cute, cute. That means she's getting tired of hearing it. But if it's something about me, something that I'm just emotionally going through or whatever, no, she's all ears and she'll sit and just listen and not say a word unless I ask for her feedback or I ask for a response. So if it's not a person like that, and you know it's going to cause you more aggravation than when you started the conversation with them, nah, you got to protect your energy. You feel me? So, I mean, you might have to turn that person off for a minute. Same way you turn these lights out on this globe. Not right now. Put it on the timer. It ain't the time to talk to this person right now. It's not the time for me to hear from this person right now because I'm working on something right now. So sometimes, yup, you see that number? I already know what you want to talk about. Nope. I already know what you want to talk about. Nope. And that's cool. That's alright because you need you time. You feel me? It's okay to just tune people out sometimes. I mean, you're not going to cut your kids off or cut your husband off, your wife off, your mate off or whatever. Well, then again, I mean, sometimes you might have to do that just for a minute, just for an hour or whatever. And like I said before, you need that me time. Mommies need that mommy time. Daddies need that daddy time. You feel me? Find that little space somewhere. Find that space where I don't care if it's just my wife loves to watch the Hallmark Channel or whatever. So a certain time of the night, I'm like, all right, babe, I'm going up. She be like, yup, see you. If I'm sitting there too long, she like, but we're relatable enough with each other where she can say, okay, what time are you going upstairs? Because I know that's her time. She took care of the family all day long. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, all that while I'm at work. You understand me? So now, no, it's her time. Don't be afraid to tell your mate like, yo, I need this space right now. And it may not be all watching TV. Now she can reflect on her daily day. What went on during the day, what may have rubbed her the wrong way a little bit. And like, and she can reset for the next day. For me, I talk to myself all day long. There's nothing wrong with that. Even if you answer yourself back inside, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, who better understands you than you? So don't be afraid to talk to yourself and talk some things out. You know, like I said, just to keep you centered. I mean, we all got to do that. And like, as far as like I said, friends and family and things like that. And I'm rambling on a little bit here because I'm trying to get everything in because I ain't trying to hold y'all too long because of these birds. I mean, I'm antsy right now. I'm getting ready for it. But yeah, and like I was saying, people who you might want to not share with too much. You know, it's cool. Like people might, like I said, give you negative feedback, and then you may call them again, like, yo, why every time I tell you something, you got to do this, that, and the third? Why can't you just listen? One thing you can trust people to be is who they are. That's it. So don't get all like up and puffy about it. You know who that person is already. You know who you can share, what you can share with them, what you can't. If you're going to get negative or positive feedback. You know what I'm saying? But in closing, like I said before, basically reflect on last week, do a reset today. Or like I said, some people need it daily. Like I try to do a reset daily. A lot of us simply have to because of how much we got going on in life. Like a lot of us got a whole lot going on, so you got to do a reset every day. You might have to do a mid-week reset. You might have to do a midday reset. Like seriously, if you having a bad day and you got to go somewhere, close the door, bathroom, bedroom, or whatever, or even if you at work, you got to go in that little stall, whatever, reset, calm yourself down, you know what I'm saying? So you don't go back out and try to compete with this negative energy, these goofies, I call them, seriously. And I'm not talking about people, but just trying to make light of it to myself so I can always smile like, oh, come on, man, that was real goofy. Let me leave that over there. So if you got to reset midday, do it. Do it. Like, you know what I mean? Just protect your energy. Protect your energy at all costs, man. And like, if you got to talk to big guy, your higher power, I don't like to get into religion or politics too much because that's a touchy subject with everybody, and everybody has a different belief or, you know, things like that. Well, I don't know. Politics, I might. Since Trump back in office, he gonna give us hella content. Hella content. You understand? So I might touch on that from time to time, but not really religion. But if you got to speak to your God, open up that book, read them scriptures. Y'all know what to do. You put a bookmark in every part that you need. You take that joint to work with you. You take it shopping with you, whatever. Or if you know of a good, like, just motivational speaker, yup, put that joint on your earbuds, listen to that. Or just like music, your favorite music or whatever. But anyway, just try not to carry last week's BS into next week. Sit down, my ladies, take a bubble bath. When y'all do that, like I said before, women definitely know how to do their resets. You get me? It's the men sometimes, like us too. It's not just all the women. Like I said, last joint, shout out to my stay-at-home moms. Shout out to my working moms. Guys, like, men go through that stuff too, where we gotta be this dude like all the time, and we hold a lot of stuff in. There's no time to like level down, soften up, so to speak, and start sharing emotions and stuff like that. Talk to yourself, my boy. Don't be afraid to talk to your wife. Find somebody who's really going to listen and not be so opinionated in the things that you're saying. Talk to that person. Like I said, if you can afford a therapist and like you at your wit's end, man, by all means, pick that phone up, call that number, do what you got to do. But other than that, listen, get ready for this game. Hope y'all, ain't no hope. These boys gonna do it today. We're going to the Super Bowl. Alright? So anyway, listen, subscribe. Hit that notification button and share this joint, man. And I'm gonna have a bit more for y'all next week, alright? Peace and blessings.
Won't you talk to me, oh yeah. Won't you talk